is up, everybody, and welcome to Warp Point Wednesday. We are live, Jay.
I was doing something, all right? I joined the beat. Fuck you. You have good intro
I know,
music.
so was I. That intro was going, man. I'm like,
I know, right? It's like
Just let it hit
let's
you.
do this.
just vibing, just vibing.
Hey,
Feel
Rob,
weird.
Twitch,
It's okay. It's how the show rolls.
Twitch says we're still playing Code Vein.
You know, I don't know why it does that.
Can I change it?
Maybe
I don't think I can.
it sucks. Like,
Oh, yeah, I think I can. No.
if not, I'm right here. I can do it.
Do it. You're supposed to.
Do it.
Change the time. Oh, wait. Edit stream mode. Never mind.
Just
late.
do it. I made sure to turn my mic down before I did that. I'm not sure if it made a difference.
Did you do it?
Probably not. It's not like you guys will tell me.
No, I wouldn't.
Uh-oh. Our sound alert browser source is offline, Robert.
Yeah, because we're not using Streamlabs.
Yeah. Bren.
Why is this, what is going on here?
I got it. Don't even worry about it.
It won't find anything. I'm failing.
I'm good. Go and fail.
It won't let me update what game we're playing. There we go. Got it. Yay.
Oh, you fix it?
Yeah.
Was in the middle of doing stuff.
Oh, come on. I was hoping it would come up on screen.
I mean,
there we go. Yeah, we're just chatting.
I mean, if that's what you want, Bren, I mean, I could.
There we go. There we go.
Anyways, so
being in Canada,
right? Hey, it's the #1 song in America right now on the iTunes top 10 4 different times.
4 spots.
Anyways, welcome to Warp Point Streaming Live, the weekly update where we bring you the nerdy news from the Geekdom.
Yeah.
Freezing, what's up, buddy?
Freezing, what's up, buddy? Where you been, man? We've missed you. We haven't seen you.
Probably working.
Right. So
I know. Well, we can still miss him. I understand he's got adult things to do. My battery percentage is 69.
Nice.
Giggity.
So, I'm Rob.
Last day of the honeymoon.
Oh, that's right. He is.
You're in Hocking Hills.
Where the hell is Hocking Hills?
Like 3 hours from here.
Oh, nice.
What's up, Mama?
Hey, Mom.
But yeah, I'm Rob. Bren's here.
Just fucking down here doing nothing, like always. With
That's
the spooky
Jay.
background.
Yeah.
Jay, Jeff. I mean, we never did really ask you if you want to go by Jay or Jeff. So
I mean, it don't really matter.
His name Jeff.
I mean, we just kind of said, okay, this is what we're calling you. Get used to it.
Oh.
I mean, technically, it's like the first letter of my name, so it works.
Boom.
Mic drop.
Hey, look, yeah, you've been gone that month. We wondering where you've been, bud. But we understand you got stuff to do.
Hey, you're here now, and that's what matters.
Adulting and stuff, unlike us grown children.
Woo!
So,
thank you, Freezing, for the 13 months of subscriptions. Holy shit.
Yes, 13 months.
Thank you, Mama. At least someone approves. Rob.
What did I
Tyler, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining us.
Oh.
Do you finally change your name?
What's up, buddy?
He did. He pointed it out, too.
Yeah, I knew his Xbox name. I was like, there it is.
Yeah, it is.
So, it is.
With Freezing subscribing for another month, we got to take the time to thank all of our subscribers because we haven't done that in a while.
We do. Give it up for them.
But yes,
Give it
we
up.
want to thank all of you beautiful, sexy people for subscribing to us. You mean the world to all of us.
Yes.
You're breathtaking.
Also, thank Tyler's wife. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, right.
Round of applause.
Tori, yeah. Dude, you should have been there Monday. Oh my God, she was in such a bad mood. Which I get it for the job that she has.
Oh yeah, customer service.
She's like, he just gave me a massage, and it was like, I was like, oh my God. Now Tyler's setting the bar for all the husbands.
I know, right? Like, gonna get us in trouble, man.
Doesn't he know?
I don't have to say shit.
Women don't get massages. We start for 10 seconds and then we lead it right into other things.
Yeah.
For about 10 seconds. And then we go to sleep.
Like your butt's looking a little tense. Let me massage it for you.
Yeah.
So Mama, the Warpy the Dragon is only when we play games because we use a different service. It's weird. We use this for the talk show because it works best for us, and then we use the other app for streaming games because it works best for that. But Bren, talking about the other night, no thing is a massage. Hey, a back rub is always more than a back rub. So Brent,
God.
What's up?
Okay, yeah, Mom's like, yeah, I'm out of here, you guys.
Is she on Facebook?
Yeah, she's on Facebook. I got the comment
crap.
section pulled up on.
That's another window I got to open up.
What have you been up to, bud?
What have I been up to, man? It has been a crazy week.
Yeah, for you it really has.
Had any thermal experiences?
Experiences.
Dude, Kias are always having thermal events.
Yeah, that's a thermal event.
Yeah, events.
Yeah, thermal events. But no, we haven't had any car fires. Streaming scar. Oh, I'll let Rob tell you about that in a minute.
Yeah,
because while I got it on my brain, I need to get it out before it just disappears into the ether. So I had an interesting week. So over the weekend, we did a little family trip down to Tennessee. Got to see Nashville. Hang out down. We didn't hang out in downtown Nashville. We drove through it because it's worse than Mardi Gras down there. And I've never been to Mardi Gras, but from the videos that I've watched, and no, not just Girls Gone Wild.
There's a fucked up joke in there, but I ain't touching it yet.
There is there's no walking down there when they're partying. It is literally you inching your way in a vehicle while there's a sea of people. Oh, you want your Switch? I'll tell you what, I'll trade you
a cup of coffee for Switch.
You refill my coffee, please.
Yeah,
and I'll reach over there and hand you the Switch.
When she comes back down, she's got to be.
Oh no! She knows I'm not done. Yeah,
she gets product on delivery. Okay.
Yeah, there's no prepaying because then my daughter doesn't do it because she doesn't care. She already got the prize.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. So yeah, you can't walk in downtown Nashville. You inch while there's a sea of people. Every major country singer, including Kid Rock, has their own bar and restaurant down there. They're all three or four stories with a bar on each floor, a house band on the first floor, and a rooftop bar for people to puke over halfway through the night.
Yeah, we were going to stop at Blake Shelton's restaurant when we were driving through because we had to drive through Nashville. But
yeah,
there was no. After like 12 hours of driving, we were tired of it.
I bet, bud. There is a milkshake place down there, though. They do.
Are there boys in the yard?
Believe me, dude, there ain't no yards down there. So, quick funny story. We're inching our way through downtown Nashville, and we pull up to the Nashville Predator Stadium. We circled
Wait.
around it.
Like Predator from the movie Predator? Because that'd be pretty
No, the
fucking
hockey team. The hockey
No,
team.
they're
Do they dress up in Predator suits?
No.
Then what's the fucking point?
But it's the Bridgestone Arena.
Okay.
So
Is it made out of
we're
tires?
circling around it. No. Which would be hilarious because you could just start chuck people into the building and they would bounce right off.
Can you
It'd
imagine?
be like, dude, it'd
you
be the wildest mosh pit around there.
Could you imagine the intensity that a puck would shoot back at somebody if it bounced off of a tire?
Oh
like,
my god.
Boo!
Can we Mythbusters this?
It's like subsonic.
Get to the chopper. You didn't have to. You didn't have to switch. They kept responding to your messages. I have YouTube and Twitch up, and I couldn't see them. So, anyways, so we get to we're circling around the stadium. There's 4 guys. One of them's trying to puke, and we're sitting there at the red light, and Mia is dead, just staring these 4 guys right in their eye. Because she's like 10, 15 feet away from them.
Excuse me.
Just
and the one guy's like, hi, hello, yes, no, please do not watch us, as they're like shoving their buddy behind the trash can.
Oh, why do I have a feeling it would be like us when we go to PAX?
Welcome.
Children, this is something you should not become.
Oh.
He's like, hi, yes, no, please don't watch us. Get behind the goddamn garbage can.
Oh, just go.
You're gonna just look dumb.
Yeah. So we're like, I was driving. I was like, yeah, we're just gonna roll Mia's window up.
Like going through a bad neighborhood.
So, we were down in Ashland City, which is in Cheatham County. And for anybody that knows, Ryan Upchurch, the country rapper, that's where he's from. That's where he's always rapping about.
The crapper. I mean,
Hey, Upchurch did a good job. Me and the Message went to one of his concerts. It was nice.
Wait, what?
He's busy getting a beer.
Yeah, I could hear the rattling around. That's why I couldn't really understand what he was saying.
Shut up.
No. So
It's within like arm distance ish.
I like Upchurch as a person. I just don't like his music.
Fair.
You know,
That's fair.
It's not my
fair
thing. Like Upchurch and Calhoun. Upchurch and Calhoun together, like this, the videos they do together and stuff, hilarious. I just don't like their music.
You
know what?
For the comedy,
It's,
worst place in Fort Wayne to watch them. Yeah, that venue.
I could tell
packed.
it's more of a country thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And believe me, Nashville has become so modernized. They don't even consider it part of the
Indiana.
South.
There's 2 country radio stations. One plays good music. One plays shit music.
Do we have
and the
2
good
or 3?
music's like old.
I think we have
How
2
many
or 3
people live in your city, Rob?
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
that's a hard one to know because Pittsburgh's on a rapid decline.
Okay, well, we have like probably 3 stations in the city, and then like 2 to 5 outside of the city on a good day.
So for the actual city of Pittsburgh,
way more than ours. Yeah, Freezing's with me on that.
300,000 people.
300, yeah. You know my population? Like 28 something.
We're going with Richmond?
Yeah. Big ass difference, let me tell you.
All right.
35.
So yeah, we had our little weekend trip, weekend
35K.
family trip down to Tennessee. Had all fun with that. Drove back. I expanded my collection a little bit.
Which, if you're in our Discord, you would have seen.
Yeah. And I'm going to post it to our Facebook next, but I got a little busy and I wasn't able to get to that part.
Yeah.
Now, this piece I have been hunting for a couple years now, and it's on eBay for no less than like $220.
Rob, I was doing it.
You did the Discord. I did the link tree. But I should have only have done it for the Twitch one because people on Facebook and YouTube are going, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna walk up and go to this castle. Fuck you.
So, and I went through the whole box. There's only one thing missing from it being a complete collection. It's the Villains Blu-ray DVD that came as a bonus.
Damn.
Oh, and the costume packs are expired. The codes are expired.
No, I mean that doesn't surprise me.
No.
Yeah, I mean they only last for so long.
Right.
But the original owner left the original receipt.
Nice.
The original GameStop receipt was in the game case.
So what's the date on that? Like 2012, 2013?
2013.
Nice.
He pre-ordered it for, I was reading the receipt. He pre-ordered it, so he went in, paid the rest of it off. $153 brand new.
Damn.
Now think
Nope.
that was, yeah. Oh, look, Rob put it up. Yeah. Which makes you laugh about, cost adjustments, now versus then. $153 for a PS3 collector's edition back in 2013 versus, I mean, what are we getting now?
A steel book and you'll like it.
Yeah, for 70, 80 bucks.
No, I mean, even let's look at, we'll say, we can't use Arkham Knight as a fair comparison because, Rob, you saw the Batman statue they included with that collector's edition. They couldn't even be bothered to paint his skin.
We could have 3D printed a better one.
Guys, you need to really do a tour of the collectibles.
I do.
We do.
I'm waiting for Rob to do that. I can do that from my phone, but Rob's got the professional camera with the steady lens.
See, I'm waiting.
Hold on.
I'm
Can
waiting.
You pop it up again. Freezing did not see.
Oh, yeah. I got you. I got you one.
So actually, I didn't even say what it was. It was the Arkham Origins Collector's Edition for the PS3.
That's beautiful.
Now,
it is.
I want to go back and play it again, but I kind of don't because that was the game that was made by Warner Brothers Studios B Team.
It's still a good game.
It is, but there were times like no matter how close you got to a building, it wouldn't render.
Okay. Did you update your game to the newest version that had all the collision details? I'm just playing.
Dude, I haven't updated that game since I played it on my PS3 Slim back in 2013.
Crap, the TTS is off.
But yeah, other than that, no, not watching anything. Playing, I've been streaming Code Vein.
Hold on.
I'm thinking of adding a second stream night for a different game.
I have to thank you, bud, because you've been like the backbone for streaming the off nights. Like, if something happens, we can't stream, boom, you stream. You've been doing 3 streams a week for like the past 2 or 3 weeks. And
I got no problem. I actually enjoy it.
Dude, I love it. Like,
that's why I just needed to get this room done.
I know. And that's the other thing I was going to say. We're going to do the room tour once we get the drop ceiling done. And then we'll do a whole room tour with all the collectibles and the 3D print room and all that.
And your leather swing set room.
Whoa. That is Patreon and OnlyFans content only.
Yeah. And we call that
Thank you, Tyler. You are breathtaking. All of you are breathtaking. We love you all. We're so grateful for the people that we have.
We are in
our community. Tyler and Tori get kind of funny when they're in my streams because she has straight up said she will. What did I do? I made a joke and then I told her, well, you can't go after the messenger. She's like, I don't care. I'll kick the messenger right in the balls.
Yeah.
And she will.
So, Jay, what about you, bud?
Where to start? So, We had a birthday party, right, for my nephews, and one of the nephews brought out Fighter Z. And I was like,
Oh man,
okay, I'm excited for this. I get to
Jay's
show
throwing
this kid what's
elbows.
up.
There's like 12-year-olds, and Jay's like over there. He's like, "Y'all about to fucking
Okay,
learn tonight."
first off, he's 17. Is the one that challenged me.
Fair. Then it's definitely
It's
fair.
it's fucking fair. Yes. And then I think he was. I forget how old this little boy is. I think he's about 8 or 9, maybe.
Okay, this is where
but he was in on it. Hold on, he was in on it. They hand me a broke ass controller, and I take
Get
fighting
out of
games
here.
very seriously. Very seriously. So I get my ass whooped by
Wow.
this kid, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, I have no guard, no nothing. Like, what's going on?" And they start fucking giggling after they beat me, and they're like, "Yeah, we gave you a broken controller. The circle button didn't work. The X button didn't work. The dash button didn't work."
They set you up, man.
I sat there like, "You little bastards!
They
I
set
can
you up.
understand you doing it, but you did it to me, and I take fighting games very seriously."
So you busted out the pro controller,
Oh no! So
With the paddles.
the fight stick.
He actually gave me the controller. I'll give it. He's really good at Fighter Z because that's all he plays, right?
Nice.
So I was like, play me in some Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
and we all remember those Mortal Kombat days. And he's like, "Well, I don't have it." And I'm like, "Well, the missus is helping you with your homework. We'll set it up."
We'll set it up.
We set up and played Super Smash Brothers.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like 3 or 4 matches. I felt bad. 10 stock game, gave him a chance.
Yeah.
Wasn't playing like super hardcore, but I was playing enough where I was like, he's gonna know.
He's gonna
know.
No one's gonna know. We're all gonna know.
Did you
and then he actually helped me beat Goose Game. We were some rambunctious goose, and he loved it. He was loving it. It was nice in retrospect.
Nice.
But yeah, so I beat Goose Game. I beat some kids at Super Smash Brothers.
Nice.
So far, like nothing on solo time. Just been taking yard work, man. Last in the season, needed mowed, needs weed eated and edged, and all sorts of shit. So probably this weekend I'll have some game time.
Nice.
I'm hoping for it.
Well, I mean, Saturday we got our group gaming going on.
Yes.
And
then hopefully D&D on Sunday for my group.
There you go.
Hopefully, like at least the 2 brothers show up. I don't know about the 5th dude, but
yeah,
my best friend's going whether he knows it or not.
Speaking of D&D, Rob, the picture that I sent you to,
yeah.
How outdated are those books?
So that was like 2nd edition and 3rd edition.
Okay.
And Tyler, we do, and I'm going to be working on that here soon. I need to come see you and Zach and Manila and all them.
So that's like 80s.
What?
Ooh,
First
really?
edition?
2nd edition.
Oh yeah, first edition was like the mid 70s when it came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
actually, that was one thing I forgot to bring up. Down in Tennessee, there was a store called McKay's. Dude, I will put the picture up. It is a massive store with everything. It is like the Walmart of used stuff. Not clothing and whatnot, but like my little sister found 4 different editions of Huckleberry Finn and To Kill a Mockingbird.
Uh-huh. Nice.
And then over on the one wall, they had, you remember the size of my desk, Rob?
Yeah.
They had a soundboard for sale there that big.
Straight.
It was a mixer. It had like 30 sliders, 100 knobs, like 50 headphone jack ports everywhere.
And you're good. I saw you in the chat.
We're talking like big studio equipment.
So, couple things. I'm going to catch up on chat real quick. Freezing. We have an Ender 5 Pro, and we are looking at getting a resin printer. Yeah, Jay takes fighting games very seriously. It would have been funny as hell if they did the little brother with the controller that wasn't hooked up.
Mm-hmm.
Street,
it felt like, man.
What is going on, buddy? Yes, Big Bad Toy Store is awesome. I love that place.
Wait,
No
where's
worries.
Big Bad Toy Store?
It's an online store.
Oh, okay.
No worries about being on the phone. You're here now, and that's what matters.
Yeah, we're just glad you guys give us your time to come in here.
Yes.
Listen, there's hundreds of other things you could be doing, but you chose to come in here.
Right.
And we appreciate that.
Freezing, the Dragon Pet thing, it isn't on screen right now because we were using StreamYards for the talk show. But whenever we play games together and whenever I play, which will be tomorrow, which I'll get to in a minute,
false advertising.
using Stream Labs, we can use the Dragon Pet. So yeah, if you join us sometime later this week, because like I said, I'm gonna be going tomorrow. Maybe me and Bren will do something Friday. And then
Phoenix.
Saturday, we got the group play. Phoenix, what's up, buddy? We have a topic just for
Phoenix, what up?
We are going to be talking about the Xbox expansion cards.
Oh, that's one thing I forgot to add.
The only
show
thing
notes.
that's not going to
I got it in there.
is your wallet.
Oh, okay.
I got it in there.
So Street the Joker thing, I guess you're talking about your
collectors.
the DC Joker. Yeah. I was talking about, I found the Arkham Origins Collector's Edition at my local used game store. It's called the Exchange here in Pittsburgh.
I love the Exchange.
They're usually between $200 and $250 on eBay. I found it there for $60, and the only thing it's missing is the DC Villains Blu-ray special that was included in that. That's the only thing that's missing.
So, Jay, we got what you were doing and playing. You've been watching anything?
Spooky movies.
Spooky.
So everything from Halloween to Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. We got Shudder, so some Shudder originals.
Nice.
Watched Train to Busan recently. That one was a good one.
I've heard some good stuff about that.
It was so good. Taylor was like, "This movie's about to make me cry," and I can't understand a single word they're saying. It's a South Korean zombie movie. They're like stuck on a train when a zombie outbreak hits. It's pretty interesting how they do it.
Well, and I can't remember if it's the director or the producer or who it is. But I was just reading about something else that they're doing, and I thought it was something with Marvel. But anyways, I digress.
Right.
Is that all you got? I don't want to cut you off early.
Yeah, that's all I got. Go ahead, Rob.
So me, I've been playing a bunch of Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel.
It's an awesome game.
I am 21 and a half hours in, and I just got to chapter 3. There's a ton of content to it, and I love that game. It's very like anime-ish, like the story plot and the way that it goes, and even the cell shading and everything. It's just like very
Fucking
anime.
weeb.
I know. So yesterday I was supposed to stream, and I'm on my way home from work, and I get a phone call from the wife, and she goes, "Hey, I think the dryer's broke." And I'm like, "Oh, great." So I get home and take it apart. And to take it apart, I got to watch a whole YouTube video because it's, one of the newer dryers, and it's got all this shit to it. You got to completely disassemble it to get to the belt. The belt's broke. All right, cool. No biggie. Shows on Lowe's website that they have one for like $13. Nowhere else has it, but okay. So I go to the one Lowe's, And they're like, "Oh yeah, we don't actually have that in stock. It lied to you." But the one that is like half an hour down the road from here, which is like 20 minutes from my house, has 2 of them in stock. Okay. So I'm going to drive out there, and then it's going to be an hour to come back home. So I get out there, and I'm looking, and I don't see any, and I go to the attendant. I don't know, whatever you want to call the appliance person, because they're not a cashier, but
The appliance manager.
yeah, we'll go with that. Sure. And I go, "Hey, I'm
What I'm going with.
looking for this belt." And she goes, "Okay, yeah, here's the part number." She goes, "Yeah, it says we got 2 in stock. Let me go back and look." So we go back. She goes back. She's like, "You can wait here. I'll be back in a couple minutes." So we start looking at some stuff, and she comes back like 5 minutes later, and she goes, "All right, I got it right here." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And I grab it, and I go, "No, this is the wrong one. This is 92 inches long, and I need one that's 93 and a quarter inches long." And she goes, "Well, this is the right part number." And I go, "Yeah, but the length is wrong." And I pull it up on my phone, and she goes, "Okay." She looks at it, and she goes, "Well, when I scan it, this is the part number it comes up with. And when I go to details, it lists that it's supposed to be 93 and a quarter long. But on the side of this box, it says that it's 92 inches long."
Not even 92.5.
No.
Jeez.
So I was like, "Well, I just literally drove an hour here and stopped at another store to try and figure it out. And you guys ain't even got it." So then I'm leaving Lowe's, and I just order it on Amazon, but it just sucked because I wanted it that day so I could like do laundry,
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, like I told you, bud, I went through the same thing. What I ended up doing was, I don't know
what I almost
what
did?
dryer you have.
They had one
Huh.
on the floor, and I almost just took the belt off the one on the floor. Just like,
Oh my
just
God.
start disassembling it right there. But like, look, I'll pay for the belt, but I need it. All right, good, we're good.
I hooked it up some backwards, different way. I think it was a belt that was a little too. No, it was a little shorter. I rigged it up to get the dryer to work until the right one came in, because yeah, I had to go through Amazon too to get the right one.
Yeah,
But the wife had to do half loads and rerun the dryer.
yeah.
I know it's a pain, but at least we were able to kind of keep
we're
up
just
on laundry.
Do you guys have one of those like weird ass socks that go over like a drain tube?
no.
Yeah, I have one of those.
Yeah,
It's a screen mesh. Yeah, I got to change it like every 2-3 weeks because it just fills up with lint. And if I don't, then water literally shoots everywhere.
Oh, see, mine just goes into a hole on the floor.
See, mine doesn't do that. It goes for a pretty long time before we have to change it. I recommend it, but it goes for a minute.
Mine literally, my tube goes straight raw dogged into a hole in the floor that goes right to the sewer, and I'm done with it.
Raw dog
and holes.
So, with that being said, I will be streaming Scarlet Nexus tomorrow. I plan on jumping on about, I don't know, between 6 and 7, and I plan on not stopping for like, I don't know, 6-7 hours. We go until midnight. But yeah, I feel bad because I like the past couple weeks, I've been trying to get on there, and every week something's come up, and it's just like, fuck.
Trust me, I feel you on that.
I watched Dune. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the new Dune. Visually, it's beautiful. Brent, I want to come over and watch it on your TV with your surround sound.
Which is it?
The Dune. It's on HBO Max.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it on Max?
Yeah, or whatever the top tier HBO is. HBO Plus,
HBO Max.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Listen.
Whatever its post now decides to be.
Listen, for having all the PC culture DC stuff on there, we're towing that line of top tier, all right?
Yeah, fair enough.
Sure about that.
But I've watched that, and let me tell you, like, a lot of that stuff is like coming from somebody that's read the book. the way the tech is how I imagined it when I read the book. The way that the factions are, like when I describe them, is the way that I imagined them. And it's just like Batista as the one villain, dude, it's perfect. So yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. The thing that I didn't enjoy was, and we'll talk about it, I think it's our first article. When I watched it, it wasn't confirmed that there was a second one. And the way that they like ended the movie was completely set up to be a second movie. So it was like I was pissed because it wasn't confirmed, and if they weren't going to make a second one, then this movie sucks because it has no ending. It really has no ending, and the story.
We're never going to know what's happening.
Well, yeah, I mean, literally, they go and it's spoilers. I'm not going to say.
Just on the hype alone, never going to get a sequel. I mean, it's.
Well, yeah, but no, like the way that the movie ends, like they go somewhere, something big happens, and then it ends. But there's no like conclusion to the story. There's no resolve. It's like literally a cliffhanger, like you're waiting for next week's episode.
So like Empire.
Yeah. And it just sucks because now it's like, well, we got to wait like 2 years for the next one. Fuck. So I watched that, and it's a 2.5 hour long movie. And a guy I talked to at work, he was saying, I don't know if I can commit 2.5 hours to it. I said, listen, set aside an hour and a half like you would for a normal movie. You will watch the full movie and not realize that you watched the full movie because it is engrossing. You're fully involved into it. And like I said, visually, it's one of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen. Like, it rivals Avatar for me. Not the live action bullshit from The Last Airbender, but Avatar was at James Cameron.
Oh yeah, the blue
Night
people.
Shyamalan. That was your favorite movie. Don't lie.
Oh my god, I will fucking kill you.
M Night Shyamalan.
M Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Rob said those are fighting words. Bring it.
That's like saying the live action Dragon Ball is a good movie.
It is to somebody. They need to be smacked.
No, it isn't. It isn't a good movie to anybody.
Actually,
hey, they gave us Giku.
Actually, Evolution is one of the top tier anime live action movies. Okay,
and it actually confirms Piccolo as a Yoshi.
Yeah, right. Oh,
What
so yeah, I've just been working. Did I play? I feel like I played something else, but I don't think I did.
You played Pocket Pool. We know that.
Well, that's a given.
Oh, dude, that is like a given every day.
I put the lights back up. I don't know if you guys can see them up there.
I don't know. You're just doing like this weird zoom in, zoom out thing.
I know.
Yeah,
right?
really disorienting.
Comic book guy, worst movie ever.
Worst movie ever. Yeah, exactly.
0 out of 10.
So yeah, I redid my lights after they broke.
I'm going to actually invest in one of them Philip Hue bulbs.
So me and Bren were talking, and I really, really like his Govee set of LEDs.
Oh yeah, dude, I'd go with that over the Philips Hue system.
And Govee makes light bulbs too.
I just care about the lumens. I want this whole room to be fucking like a whole color, and it actually get picked up.
I can't. I'm not sure about their light bulbs, what the lumens and stuff are.
Because I know the Philips Hue has like 1100, and that should be good for this room, Rob. You know what size it is, right?
Oh, that should be more than.
Okay.
I will tell you right here in a second. Hold on.
RGBWW. What does that mean?
So yeah, there's a dimmable
web. Duh.
There's a dimmable RGB WW 9 watt. And it's $23 for a pair of them, but there's a $5 off coupon.
No, dude, these Philips Hues are it's like $50.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Philips Hue system is way overpriced.
So it doesn't
It's
say
also
what the
like
lumens
75
are.
watt, I think, too.
And well, I mean, these are LED bulbs. You
I was
don't
gonna say, there's
need
no way it should be 75 watt.
Maybe
the,
7.5 watt.
it's a 60 watt equivalent. 9 watt LED is a 60 watt equivalent.
No.
And these bulbs, you can control them with the Govee app, which is very easy to use. I use it because I put my daughter wanted lights around her bed, so I put them on them, and I can have a timer set up for when they turn on, shut off. I can change the color, pattern, music, stuff like that.
Music?
Yeah, it'll react to music.
Yeah, okay.
So
My
the
lights
light
back there
bulbs,
do
too.
it, but you can't see them because we're in Spooky Land right now. We're on location in Spooky Land, guys.
Right.
We're on location.
This
Just
isn't a green screen. I am actually here in Spooky Land.
For the love of God, do not pull an Alec Baldwin. I mean, what? Too soon. Too soon.
No, because I don't have a prop guns. They're all real guns like the one he fired. I'm sorry, a prop gun doesn't actually fire a bullet.
Okay.
It was a live bullet.
So I do want to talk about that. We could talk about that a little bit because I mean it is like a movie thing.
It's pop culture.
I
Someone got
really, yeah, right. Really have mixed feelings about it.
Okay, look. Here's my stance before you go. You can feel guilty and bad for the loss of human life. That's normal. That's what you should feel.
Right.
However, Alec Baldwin is a fucking douchebag. So him getting
I agree.
You know, tell that to Brandon Lee. That's the reason why I have such a hard stance on this is because of Brandon Lee.
But word is they wanted him dead.
Word is Illuminati.
Yeah, I know. I don't have the soundboard because it was too much.
I know. That's why I did it. Duh.
So like here's my stance on this, and it's such a mixed stance. It couldn't have happened to a better person, as fucked up as that sounds. I don't like Alec Baldwin. Fuck him. But at the same time, he was told by the armorer on set that it was a cold gun. Now,
there's a lot of factors into it. Yes.
Now listen, this armorer, or no, was it the armorer?
Yeah, it's a head armorer. Yeah, it was her first ever chance at that role. No, she was
It was her second role because the first role,
she gave a loaded an assistant.
She gave a loaded gun to an 11-year-old.
I mean,
this isn't the first time that this has happened.
I mean, we've all been there.
And from some of the stuff that I heard, Alec Baldwin is an executive producer on that movie.
Now here's what I was going to get to that too.
EP credit, you can't really. That just means he helps finance it. That really.
Well, no, he was he was an executive producer. Now, there were a ton of walkouts for safety issues.
Violations, yeah, and they already had 2 misfires already on set.
And the union wanted to spend money to bring a better person in. And the producer and executive producers didn't want to spend the money to have it come in, i.e., Alec Baldwin didn't want to pay the money to bring the proper people in, and then he ends up killing somebody.
Hold on. Did he have the proper say over that? Was it something that he actually said, or was somebody else that and he just
we will never have that info.
Oh, no, for sure. But that's the thing. Like, as someone who loves firearms, mind you, my guns are sitting up against the wall. Never killed anybody.
Yeah. Now, see, here's the other
negligence of a firearm. No, I can't stress this enough. Negligence of a firearm is still negligence of a firearm, regardless of if the gun is actually loaded or not.
Listen, hold on. Listen. So, taking my movie class that I did in high school, we found out that an actor that is handed a weapon is not allowed to check it, clear it, or do anything like that because it's been already done by the person on set and confirmed to be safe.
But you treat every firearm as if it's loaded. That is the first rule of gun safety.
I understand that 100%. Now, what happened is he was supposed to point towards the camera and pull the trigger for the scene. That's what he did for the scene. But the fucked up part is that it was live ammunition, which I don't understand why there was live ammunition on a fucking movie set to begin with.
And
Here's why. Here's why.
Hold
the
on, right
report
there,
came out. Here why.
That violates something though, real quick, because every time they do a live fire on a gun, whether it's blanks or something to simulate the gun in your face getting shot, it's a scene. You know as much as I have. There's plenty of movies that have done that. They've always had the gun in front of a camera that didn't have anybody behind it. So if it did fire, they lost a camera. $3,000, $4,000 camera is a fucking hella easier price. I know that's more expensive than that.
I was going to say you better add a couple zeros behind that.
I'm just saying that's a lot cheaper than human life when you have to pay out millions in settlement.
The big safety violation was that there was live ammunition being stored with the blanks.
Well, yes.
There was live and blank ammunition just laying around everywhere.
You do not point the gun at anything you are not willing to destroy. You are not.
Agree, 100%.
You should always know what's behind your target when you fire, which is a big thing that people don't think about when they're firing a gun. Is you might be firing at somebody, that bullet could go through them and into a building and hit somebody else. Yeah, exactly. So there's 3 rules right there they broke.
And I agree. Like I said, I agree 100% on that. I really do. And like I said, I think that Alec Baldwin is the main person to blame for this. But I think that there's others that are to blame for it as well.
Oh, without a doubt there is. But I agree with Jay.
Like milk.
I agree with Jay on the rule.
About
Alec Baldwin posting about, I wonder what it's like to necessarily kill or take someone's life. I don't know, Alec. How's it feel now?
Did you see what he tweeted about? Like, was it Dick Cheney's daughter?
I mean, she's a war hawk in her own right. So
I agree, but he was like, "I wonder if she's ever shot and killed any of her friends like last year."
Dick Cheney didn't shoot or kill anybody. He shot someone in the face and made him apologize. That's the crazy thing about it. I'm sorry I got in the way of your bird shot. Motherfucker made someone else apologize for getting shot in the face. We did that.
Me and you remember Timmy, Bren?
Yeah.
Me and him did that with Josh.
Man, the early 2000s were fucking crazy. I don't care what.
Do you remember Josh?
Yeah, I remember.
Summer Teeth. We were having a snowball battle, and Josh walked through the shop, and fucking Timmy lit him up square in the face, like headshot. And he like, oh shit! And then Timmy's instantly, as soon as it hit, like I don't even think the snowball hit his head, and he goes, "What the fuck, man? You got in the way. You're fucking interrupting the game. What the fuck?" And Josh goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to interrupt the game." And he like ducked down and just scurried along back into the showroom. We made him apologize for getting hit with a snowball.
That's how you do it.
Oh, we fucked with
you make the situation so weird that they entered it because they can't even question it. They're just like, "Wow, why the fuck did I fuck? Why was in that? What was in that guy's way?
Yeah,
it makes no sense. Why would I walk into that snowball?"
So, but apparently somebody she went back home and then retreated to another place. And then somebody saw her on a balcony, the armor. I don't remember her name.
Well, and here's
they saw her on a balcony on a phone call, like all panicked, like pacing back and forth on the deck. And then they kept yelling a question to her, and she like got flustered and then ran inside and closed the door.
So do you know what? You know the only reason
the situation happened?
Yeah.
You would be the same fucking way too.
Do you know why she got that job?
Because her dad was an armorer.
Because her dad was like one of the big time armorers for like all the Western movies in like the fucking 60s and 70s.
So nepotism.
This is what happens when you try to be diverse.
Yes. Oh,
that's so fucking bad.
It's not about who's qualified for the job. It's about how many boxes can we check.
And that's and like I said, I mean, look at the fucking fight that they put up to have a safe set, and it goes on all over Hollywood.
That was the big thing.
No,
Bad Jay. Oh God.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man. It's just
Oh.
such a shit show. And the whole thing could have been avoided.
Very easily.
And I agree with Jay on the rule.
Oh, I do too. Like I said,
I'm sorry that they say that rule of thumb is if you're handed a gun and you're told it's a blank. No. Every firearms teacher tells you treat every gun like it's loaded.
well, that's the thing. I get the whole point that you're handed a gun on set and it's been certified safe, certified good to go. And the reason that they do that is so that that armorer is held accountable for if something goes wrong.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, something went wrong and now she's being held accountable.
But the next thing about this that a lot of people don't realize is they weren't actually filming when this happened.
I know, it was a rehearsal.
It was rehearsal.
So that's even more stupid.
I
that
agree
there was
100%.
even a blank you. The thing is what killed Brandon Lee?
With the blank.
No. What killed Brandon Lee was a blank.
Right.
A blank still discharges gunpowder. If there's anything in that barrel,
piece of
which is called a
shrapnel.
squib round, it becomes a projectile. So boom. Also,
But
this
yeah,
is
and
just speculation. Before this happened, Alec Baldwin told his director and the person, because he was pissed off he had to reshoot, that I should just shoot you right now. Now, whether or not that happened, I don't know. This is the same guy who called his daughter a fat little pig on voicemail.
you want to hear the other rumor?
Really? He called his daughter that.
Oh, look up the Alec Baldwin voicemails. They're fucking horrible how he talks.
Like the last thing I saw.
Oh god, no, you go.
And she was younger when it happened. She's probably
The last thing I saw
but...
about him was, I don't know if you guys remember this, in New York City, he got into that street fight with the guy where he got out. He was like screaming at him.
Yeah.
I think a trash can was thrown.
Hold on. When you post this story, Rob, make sure you have a picture of Alec Baldwin as a douchebag.
Oh, you can make the meme. You can make that cover photo.
I will. Alec Baldwin
Our resident meme master.
Oh, don't worry. I've already thought of the meme I was going to use for the last video.
So the other thing too that, and this is just speculation. The lady that was killed supposedly had dirt on Hillary Clinton.
Get the fuck out of here.
Serious.
Go.
No, she didn't. This is another. Oh my god, they changed it up. They didn't suicide this time.
And with that, I think we're going to go to our next story.
The system has evolved.
Dark
They're like, oh my god, they're catching on to all of our suicides. Change it up. Change it up.
Suddenly, people aren't believing 2 shots to the back of the head's a suicide. Imagine that.
Right? I am not reading the LA Times.
Oh god.
Darkness squirrel, darkness fox. Yeah. Killer strikes again. Just like the drone strikes.
You have got to be kidding me.
So here's the other thing that I'm just reading now.
Mm-hmm.
When I agree still that gun safety, trigger discipline, all that.
Mm-hmm. You better.
Baldwin was I have guns. I've taken classes.
You have to take a class for you guys.
No, we don't.
Oh, you don't?
Nope.
Cool. Okay. You
but
got
I
some
still
freedom
did.
left.
But I still did.
It's recommended, but it's not required. You just have to go through all the mandatory paperwork for the gun itself.
I actually took a 16-hour class.
Oh, you guys have to register and shit?
Yeah. So he was handed a gun and he was told it was cold, which means that it doesn't have any ammunition. No blanks, no lives, no nothing. And yeah, that was the third accidental discharge.
I mean, it only takes one, so they got lucky on the first 2, let me just say. But
right.
Unfortunately, as fortunate as this is going to be swept under the rug fairly quickly, because remember the woman that was disfigured and the woman that was killed doing Resident Evils.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, it happens. Usually it's a stunt person. This time it was a cinematographer that actually had, her whole life going for her. But
Yeah, she had a young family at home and everything else.
tragedy strikes when we forget that we're not immortal. All right, he's leaving right before we're going to touch on this story. All right, jazz hands, everybody.
Woo!
Yeah, we got to make time until Phoenix comes back.
Well, we still got like 2 or 3 stories before it gets there.
We got one more. You already talked about Dune Part 2.
No, we didn't. We just talked about
I
me watching
know.
Dune.
I am buying something as soon as we're done with this show.
So yes, we will talk about Dune Part 2. And this is coming from IGN, which came from a direct tweet from Paramount or Legendary. I'm sorry, Legendary, not Paramount. Dune Part 2 has been officially greenlit by Legendary Pictures. Director Denis Villeneuve, butchering names, is set to return and is scheduled to premiere
Dick Masterson
on October 20th, 2023. Exactly 2 years from when this one came out. And that is frustrating as hell.
Is it going to do a time skip in real life or in the movie or
no?
Damn.
And it is going to be exclusively in theaters. Which, from watching the first one, let me tell you, I want to go see it in IMAX. I really do. Like this movie.
Oh, yeah?
This movie is great visually. Audibly, blah, 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 blah. The sound, the movie, the music, the special effects, everything is just amazing, and this deserves to be seen on the big screen.
Shit, bud, come over. We'll get my TV all set up. We'll get screens up so we can get all the right colors and everything lined up.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, even this
think it up the dark side of the moon,
This deserves to be seen in a movie theater. Like, I still want to see it on your screen and in a movie theater. This is a movie that I will spend. It's like Lord of the Rings. I will watch it multiple times and spend the 3 hours each time to watch it.
No.
So I guess it was always set up to be a full movie because the full title was Part 1.
They hadn't confirmed it though. It wasn't confirmed. It wasn't, guaranteed. Now it was always set up to be that way, and as it should be. Brent will cut a hole in popcorn bucket, just like going to the movie theaters again.
Come on, Freezing. Don't blow up my spot here. Actually, what I was gonna do was I was gonna take a page out of Barney Stinson's playbook. Make a gingerbread house, cut a hole at the bottom, decorate it up like a tree a little bit. Rob opens the door. Oh, holy night.
It deserves to be multi-part. 2.5 hours to tell the first couple chapters of the story was definitely worth it. And yes, I can't wait for the second one. WB and Legendary executives were kind of like they wouldn't confirm a sequel. They did say if you watch the movie and you see how it ends, then you'll know. Wait, you're gonna turn Jay into a bread house?
As if you're posting that. I don't know if that was over the line or not.
Maybe.
Not at all.
No, Freezing. Listen, we have very dark sense of humors here.
Oh, I had a joke for that, but I can't say it.
Oh my god.
So one of the things that a lot of people don't know is the main actor, Timothy Chalamet, however you want to pronounce his last name. He actually had a YouTube channel where he would customize N64 controllers.
No shit.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. And I tell you what, I can't give away spoilers. Never mind.
Yeah, keep it to yourself.
There's
I'm gonna
just
watch
that,
it.
there's something that's so frustrating about it. And Jay, after you watch it, Brent, I don't know if you're gonna watch it or not.
Dude, I still need to watch Squid Game.
I haven't watched any Squid Game either, and I have no desire to.
You
be completely
need
honest.
to.
I got no desire to. None.
Rob, this is God. You need to.
See, that ain't me. That's God telling you to do it. Freezing, if you say that you have not seen Squid Games, movie marathon in my house. Pajamas optional.
Well, pajama bottoms are optional.
But my pajama
Tops.
bottoms are my birthday suit.
What about bottoms and tops, Brent?
Listen, I am a power top.
I
okay?
have the power.
That's horrible.
Shit. But yeah,
No, we didn't actually have that, but I did see. I don't remember the kid's name, but he is hilarious. I've seen all the memes. It's so funny. Sorry, Rob.
no, you're good. We can talk about that for a second. Actually, kill some time till Phoenix comes back because I still want to talk about.
Because I literally just rewatched that kid 2 weeks ago in that the Meet the Millers, We're the Millers
Yeah,
movie. Oh, it's so funny. I love that movie.
William Poulter.
Yeah, unfortunately, sorry, Rob. I don't watch it just to see Jennifer Aniston. She does not get me going at all.
So, I've never seen that movie. Just so you know,
You've never seen Meet the Millers?
have no desire to either.
Why?
I don't know. That's just not like my kind of movie. I don't know. It's something I don't normally watch. It's one of those stupid comedies, and I don't like stupid comedies.
Do you like my shit?
Yeah.
I know. Listen to Rob, all high
know.
society acting.
I am not high society. I just think that like Napoleon Dynamite, I can't fucking stand, and I wish that movie would just fucking burn and die.
You know
It's the
what?
dumbest fucking movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
You
to the
know
point that
what?
I cannot even find it funny. Like,
Get the
it's
fuck out.
agonizing.
Go through this house
Agonizing.
and get the fuck out.
Now, I agree with what Tyler said. Jennifer Aniston, I think she is hot as hell. And like stupid comedies don't have to. Vern, what's up,
Vern.
bud?
Burns on my side.
Fern, what's up, buddy? Welcome.
Get the stepping, ho.
And there's
You've been
like,
out a while, man.
Money's on the dresser. Get out here.
He said money's on the dresser. Get out.
but like, I don't know. Like I
You know what? Freezing nailed it. Life is just a stupid comedy. It really is. Listen. You can't take life that seriously. Nobody makes it out alive.
Well, I mean, like Adam Sandler movies. I love Adam Sandler movies. I do. I don't find them as stupid comedies. I think that there is more to it than just like, oh, what's up, guys? Like,
No, it's a lot more. It's like, ooh, you make a Heidi. That's Adam Sandler comedy for you. You're welcome. Where's my $1 million?
Borat is one of those that like I liked it whenever I watched it, but like now I can't stand it.
What about
to
The
be honest.
Dictator?
I've never seen The Dictator
Okay.
on
Let me
purpose.
tell you. You bitch.
I just that's not my style of movie anymore. Like it used to be, but it's just not anymore. I don't know.
You're not my style of friend anymore then.
Like
Whoa.
ouch.
I'm kidding.
Ouch.
Wow.
I enjoyed Step Brothers whenever I watched it. I have no desire to go back and rewatch it. I just don't. Like, I don't know. Jay and Silent Bob, I love those movies. I have no desire to go back and rewatch any of them.
I just rewatched
Breaking my heart, Anakin.
Strikes Back. It like comparing it to today's culture, it did not age well.
Dogma.
No,
is
not
the
at all.
Best Kevin Smith movie in the world. I don't care.
Dogma, I don't think is a stupid comedy. I love fucking Dogma. Hot naked women don't just fall from the sky, you know. They're driving and she's like, "What gear are you in?" Gears.
Gears.
We're just redlining the engine.
Yes, ah!
How would you not know that you're redlining going like 10 miles an hour?
And before he was Professor Snape, he was the voice of God.
He was the Metatron.
Are you gonna try and do something? I'm a eunuch. A what? I don't have anything.
Can't find it anywhere. Dogma's one of those movies that like on no streaming site. I'm gonna have to buy that on some like CD black market where Catholics can't get on.
I have a copy of it.
Well,
And
I
then-
need my own copy, Rob.
And then you got Selma Hayek as Serendipity. Come on, with the shit demon, and you have
Lance Morissette as fucking God.
God, and then you have George Carlin as a fucking priest.
Buddy Christ.
Buddy Christ. I fucking love it. He blesses his fucking golf clubs, and that's how they kill him. You got Ben Affleck and Matt Damon as the fallen fucking angels. Yeah. Now, see, I love that movie. I don't think that that's a dumb movie. I think there's a lot to it.
Holy shit, he still has it on VHS.
But yeah, Talladega Nights. I have no desire to watch that again.
It's because you're getting older, bud.
I've seen it a bunch of times. I can quote it.
Guys,
quote it.
You know how much Dogma is on Amazon?
$68.
$42.99. Blu-ray with only one in stock is $194.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Yeah, Clerks 2. Clerks 2 was my shit. I can't find that unless you're willing to pay money on Amazon for it.
So yeah,
Which-
I mean,
Real quick while Vern's in here. So
Vern,
What?
Vern, if you're still in here, just remember you got to chase Bren down the hallway while he's naked trying to steal a brisket covered in
Oh yeah, he
fucking
never
KY.
responded to that. Y'all ain't never gonna catch me. I did play that Hunter's Arena that you showed Rob and I that night, but I couldn't watch the video. Because for whatever reason, like when you guys share videos and stuff on Discord, I can't pull it up on my phone. I don't know how he was sharing gameplay to you.
You missed last week. The last like half an hour of the show is fucking pure gold.
Oh, dude, we had our whole itinerary planned out for the next convention that we go to.
Yeah, so we were talking about PAX, and if you remember, Vern, like months ago, we were talking about, a hot tub stream, but we were going to fill it with like Jello or KY instead. Well, we came up with the plan last stream, and it's been determined that Bren's going to be naked, covered in KY, and he's going to be running down the hall, and you're going to have to chase him. And then he's going to hit the all-you-can-eat buffet and steal a brisket and just run back. He's going to be hitting them corners, sliding that ass around. Teriyaki Boys is just going to start playing in the background.
I'm gonna get halfway down that hallway. I'm gonna turn to my side, start running, so I can, try to drift my fat ass, hit the wall, and just keep rolling.
Do you know? Do you ever see the go? If you need me, then you see me. Then you need me, then you know.
Guys, I actually found Dogma on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
The whole movie.
The whole movie. I'm not saying
wish
where
I'm-
it's at.
I wish it was
I'm
on
watching it.
Prime because we could do like a
I know. I wish so much.
Oh, that's right. We can share that kind of stuff on Prime, can't we?
yeah. We could do a watch party. Anything that's on Amazon Prime, we could do a watch party on Twitch with.
Oh, we should do Friday the 13th.
We could.
Because,
GoPro duct tape to Brent.
We'll
I
get
got
the
no
actual
problem
rig.
with that. I'll
We'll
do
get
it.
the actual rig.
skin. Yeah, it has to be Prime exclusive.
Does it have to be a Prime exclusive?
That's the only way
But
you
yeah,
can watch it.
Vern, I was
Fine.
playing that Hunter's Arena, and when last Rob was at my house, I showed it to him. I gave him the controller. We tried it. It's a fun game. I'd like to get back into it. I hate when people hide in the bushes and wait for me to be in the middle of fighting an NPC enemy, because that's how you get gear so you can survive against them, and then they just pop out and kill you.
It doesn't have to be an exclusive. It just has to be on Prime.
I'm like those sneak sucker punching little bitches.
Because like the Bernie Mac show's on there, Top Gear's on there, Evangelion 3.0's on there, Casino Royale, Knives Out. I know that's Casino Royale,
Say,
Tropic
Rob.
Thunder.
Rob.
Yeah.
When I showed you Hunter's Arena, you said that was the game Vern was playing.
It's not that what he's talking about. It is, but it's very similar.
Okay. So it's not that game. It on the PlayStation, there's it's called Hunter's Arena. It's pretty much just a PvP with melee fighting.
What's up, Jesse? How you doing, buddy?
What up?
Also, Tyler, he falls asleep the original Nightmare on Elm Street every time. Is that fucked up or what? Yes. You should go see a doctor. Preferably one not named Kruger.
For you. 3,
Oh my God.
4, better.
Right.
No. I want to watch more Scary Terry.
Scary
Rick and
Terry.
Morty.
Bitch.
You can run, but you can't hide, bitch. No, I guess you can. All right. So moving on. This is what I'm buying. I know we're not talking about part 2 for that movie, Dune, because
No,
we
we're
haven't
done with
talked about that in 10 minutes.
Right.
Go figure. We get off topic like always. But I enjoy it. We keep a conversation rolling.
Keep going. We keep
Yeah.
pushing through.
Hey
Now-
Jesse, if you need anything, reach out, man. I know I messaged you and everything, but if you need anything, hit me and Brendan up. We're here, man.
Yeah.
I'm there in spirit.
Jay will come hang out. That's it, Jay. You're driving to Pittsburgh. Let's go. Get down here.
I need to.
Oh, hey, look, they're promoting New World on this IGN website.
Oh my God.
Big shocker.
No one cares, Bren. Just read the article.
No,
It is live, guys. It's been live for 2 days. I didn't know this, but now I'm going to buy it because now I'm excited. I know
can't.
you guys
Nope.
are not excited. Listen,
No.
let's go over everything
Okay.
that is included in this.
And I will make you feel dumb.
No, you won't.
I will try.
he's
You can
already.
try.
You can't make him feel any more dumb than he already feels, is what he's saying.
No, look,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Go ahead, Brent.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I
Go
will
ahead.
let you go, and then I will
Okay.
argue your points.
Listen,
Okay,
I've
so-
bought Final Fantasy VII 14 different times. You cannot make me feel any more dumb than I already feel.
You buy it on your phone.
What?
Yeah, you can buy it on your phone.
Oh, he's talking about the Final Fantasy games. Okay.
Maybe.
So the Nintendo Switch System Update 13.1.0 is now live, and it brings with it the ability to purchase the Switch Online Plus expansion pack, which includes all the benefits of the standard membership, along with access to the Nintendo 64 and Genesis games. And I didn't know, they must have just added this with
Hold
it.
up. Hold up. Vern, you're 350 fucking hours into New World? Jesus fucking Christ.
Your camera
Listen,
shaking.
listen.
Perfect time for that, by the way.
Listen, bro,
know.
he's on that grind. He's on that grind.
That's like
All right.
Dude, I got a friend that's easily put over 1,000 hours into RuneScape. Don't question it.
okay, RuneScape has been out for fucking 15 years.
He's
New
only been
World-
playing it for the last couple.
Okay, New World's been out for like 3 weeks.
Don't
Vern
Hey,
is
guys,
literally bending the space-time continuum and putting like more hours a week into the
First
game
off,
than are
he
available.
can't allow himself to go back into queue and be waiting. That's less game time. He sits
It's
there with
true.
his microwave right next
True.
to it, a mini fridge full of Hot Pockets, and goes to town.
Fair.
South Park WoW episode. That's life. Fuck that expansion thing. I booted up my Switch and saw I had to pay extra to play 64 games, but not SNES games. I had the money, but like, okay, so here's the thing.
Hold on. No,
You don't get just the Nintendo 64. You get the Genesis games. And what the hell is Rob doing?
I don't know. Continue though. I just
Fixing
I
my
wonder
camera.
if Rob shut his camera off to
I'm trying
scream
not
about
to-
something.
probably. Well, I'm trying not to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Okay, but they could add more to the catalog. We don't know if they are or if they aren't. Did your camera fall?
Yeah.
Oh my god. He gave us that
That
OnlyFans
e-girl.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
E-girl thought face.
And you get access to Animal Crossing's DLC Happy Home Paradise, which comes out looks about next week. Let me check my camera here. I don't want to be fact checked. It comes out in a week and a half.
So no, what I
All
was
right,
doing
is you
was
done or is you finished?
I had to like tighten the camera on the quick release
Oh,
because it was loose and that's why it was
Oh, okay.
shaking so bad.
gotcha.
So before it fell and I broke my $600 camera, I decided to fix it.
Mm.
Hey, are you ready? You ready, Bren?
Oh, okay, come on. Let's hear
Okay.
this.
All right. So we'll start with the weakest link first because that's the easiest thing. All right. Not everybody has Animal Crossing. Not everybody wants to play Animal Crossing. I have Animal Crossing and I don't even play it. I can
Okay.
understand the paid DLC, but having it as a benefit to the expansion pack makes no sense considering it's N64 and Genesis that people were trying to go for. So let's go to those real quick. Okay. We don't get that many games for $30 extra a year. As overpriced, it should be $15 to $20 for that. How many games are on the
Okay.
SNES and the NES for the $20 a year?
Now here's the thing with that though, Jay.
And the
that
ability
you
to
do-
play online.
Here's the thing that you have
obviously.
to think about with that though. That service has been available for 2 years now, I think. A year to 2 years. And when they started, they only had a few games on there.
Yeah,
As
but
it
they
went
had-
on, they added to it.
The
And that's
start
my
of
thing.
it had better games than what the N64 is offering. No Donkey Kong 64? We get Banjo-Kazooie, but no
But
Donkey
they
Kong
haven't
64,
said-
which is actually owned by Nintendo.
But they haven't said, hey, these are the games you get if we plan on releasing more, but you'll probably have to pay more. No, we don't know that. They could just keep adding to that catalog.
Well, they're going to. They're
Okay,
going to keep adding to the
But
catalog.
how much is the DLC for New Horizons? Like 10, 15, 20 bucks?
I
That's
don't know.
realistically the only deal you're getting out of it, and that's not even a deal that everybody wants. Remember. Oh, happy birthday, Vern.
Yeah, happy birthday, buddy.
Conker's Bad Fur Day. We're not
Okay,
gonna get
listen.
007 because of
So,
licensing.
Animal
So-
Crossing New Horizons Happy Home DLC will cost $50. No.
25. MSRP
Okay.
is 25.
But still, that is
Oh, here we go. Happy Home DLC alone is 25.
that is right there more almost about the price increase that you're paying is for Animal Crossing.
So here's my biggest thing about the whole thing. I agree to the fact that there are not enough games to be justified for a $30 a year increase. That's number one. Number two, how do these games play? I haven't talked to anybody that has it, so I'm not sure.
I will
Is-
update you guys tonight because
I've
I
had-
am
I've
going
heard-
to get it.
is there input lag? That is my biggest question. Because
We'll find out.
I've heard, reports saying that there are. I've heard reports that there's not. And I know with emulation, which is what this is, there is a high possibility of input lag.
Hey, here's the thing. It's
You're not
emulation,
wrong.
right? It's emulation, right?
It is.
I could just put on a pirate hat and go get this shit myself and play it on my PC and just get a wired controller and play with it.
You can.
So for $30 increase, these games better be playing flawlessly.
I agree. Once we get the next Zelda on there, Majora's Mask, then it will be worth it. Just honestly for me, for Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. If they brought Conker's Bad Fur Day to it, day one, I would pay a year. I would pay full price for it because
Jay has a drifting stick.
Hey, I'm gonna drift your stick. Wait, that didn't sound right.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, what?
What?
Conker's Bad Fur Day is one of the most amazing games ever.
Oh, dude, that was a game that was way ahead of its time.
I am the great and mighty Pooh.
Dude,
so dirty.
The final level was the Matrix. Like, come on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It was a game of its time for sure. But think about it.
And the multiplayer was amazing.
But if you have kids, you're paying $80 for Nintendo Switch now.
And that's what I mean is like, I do have the family deal.
Yeah, so you're going to be jumping to $80 a year.
From 40 or 50. I don't. Well, and here's the thing. Like, if they would have broke it down to where you could do the same thing you could with the regular online, where you could pay monthly, 3 monthly, 6, or 1, 3, or a year. Because if I could play for a month and figure out, how it plays to figure out if it's actually worth it to me, then all right. Or pay for that month so I could just fucking speed run and beat Zelda. Okay.
Yeah.
Or speed run and beat Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I mean, it's not worth the cost in my opinion.
It's gonna be a no from me, dog. That's my opinion, unfortunately.
Well, I'll let you guys know how it is.
And you do that.
And what were the Sega games that come with it? Because I mean, we do get
Sonic 2, but no Sonic 3, Echo, Golden Axe, a few others. Shinobi Strike Down, or Shinobi Fight, something like that. Nintendo
Golden
64
Axe
is for the Switch. Nintendo Mario 60, or I don't want to say Nintendo.
Streets of
Mario
Rage
64 is for the Switch. So is Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask eventually. No Bomberman 64, which kind of upsets me. I've been trying to play that game for years.
So right off the bat, you get Mario Kart 64, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Star Fox 64, Mario Tennis, Super Mario 64, Dr. Mario 64, Yoshi's Story, Winback, Covert Operations, and Sin and Punishment. For the Sega.
And the video that they put on Twitter that is in this article, they showed a brief clip of Majora's Mask.
So for Sega, you get Sonic 2, Streets of Rage 2, Echo, Castlevania Bloodlines, Golden Axe, Strider, Contra, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, and Gunstar Heroes. Oh, there's more. Castlevania Bloodlines, Contra Hard Corps, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Echo the Dolphin, Golden Star, Gunstar Hero, or Golden Axe, Gunstar Heroes, Musha, Phantasy Star 4, The End of the Millennia, Rise Star, Shining Force, Shinobi 3, Sonic 2, Streets of Rage 2, and Strider.
80% of those games I used to own on the Genesis.
Yeah, right.
I mean, me too, but
To each his own, my boys. All I can say is I'm buying it.
I agree. I agree. To each their own. I think in due time, it'll be worth it. I just don't think right now it's worth it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Vern, I knew one kid growing up that had the Sega channel, and like we played Road Rash.
Oh, dude. Yeah, where's Road Rash? Give me Road Rash.
I think that changed hands because they tried bringing it back on the PlayStation.
Give me Warriors of the Eternal Sun.
Dude, now that we're older and we understand the D&D rules, well, you really understand the D&D rules.
Mm-hmm.
Road Rash 2022. Just walk outside, dude. You're there.
Right. What else? There was something else too that I was thinking the other day. Dude, can you imagine? What about the Aerosmith game?
Oh, Generation
You know,
X.
And Crew Ball and fucking...
That was our game.
I'm surprised everybody else played that.
What? Degeneration X?
Yeah.
Dude, we played it on the Sega, and the arcade downtown had it too. They had the actual
Yep.
arcade machine.
No shit.
Yeah. Dude,
That's
it was
cool.
a blast.
So I'll be posting on I'll be posting in socials tonight about it because I'm excited about it now. I didn't realize time is just moving so fast and weird for me right now with how busy I've been.
So, Bren, what you're saying is you got to bring your Switch over to my house so we can hook it up to the PC because I have the dock hooked up to the capture card.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
nice.
Until Nintendo was like, no, fuck you guys. This is a take it down, cease and desist right now.
Right.
Nintendo's banging on the door, them assholes.
Because Nintendo don't care.
They don't.
Mad Express.
Vern, yeah.
There's one Blockbuster left
It's
in
like,
America.
Iowa or some shit.
It's in Idaho.
I knew it began with an I. Close enough.
Yeah.
One of them
Yeah,
cornbread states.
And it's funny because we watched the documentary on it. You know how she gets her movies for the Blockbuster?
Netflix.
Target. She goes to Target and buys movies.
I mean, if it works, right?
Right. Yeah. I can respect the hustle.
I mean, here's the thing. They say people are coming from all over America just to get that movie rental experience one more time.
All right, so let's jump around a little bit. We'll skip the next one just so we can see if Phoenix comes back in. Because I know Phoenix wants to talk about it.
Oh. Yeah, he said he's got us on the second monitor because he's on a phone call.
Yeah.
So we will go. I'll let you guys talk about this because you guys are the PC guys. And no, I don't mean the politically correct.
No, never.
Well, I mean, Jesus, don't neither one of you jump on that story all at one time.
I was typing.
It's okay. So which one? The Sony confirms?
I got it. Yeah. So Sony confirms number one that God of War is coming to PC, and number two that the PC version has been outsourced to Jetpack Interactive.
Can I ask one quick question here?
Yeah.
Why did VGC need to put Canadian studio? Jetpack Interactive.
Because they're Canadian.
Based in Canada.
But why is that relevant?
Because God of War is
not...
made in the US.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you guys a hard time. I like giving Canadians a hard time.
Shut up! You're the one being PC right now.
So Jetpack is a port house and a support studio which worked on Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 2, Dark Souls PC, and various NBA Live games. Where's that on the Sega? Huh? Where's NBA Jam?
Licensing. They couldn't get Raiden.
I don't care. I need NBA
Or Hillary
Jam.
Clinton. Or,
Anger and Moose.
Anger
and Moose. Eh? What are you talking about, eh? I'm gonna fuck you up and turn you into maple syrup, eh?
Vern.
That's too mean.
The street games, we never got into NBA, but the NFL Street.
Dude, NFL Streets
was a tournament style game we used to do at Rob's house every weekend, and it led to fights.
Dude, on my parents' so my parents had at the time the dopest TV ever. You know, it was a big screen TV. It was like 56 inches wide and like 40 inches deep. And it had huge 12-inch subs in the bottom of it, and it was a projection TV. This thing weighed about 900 fucking pounds, but it was awesome.
Yeah.
Curiously, one Jetpack interactive programmer lists God of War's sequel, Ragnarok, as a project he's working on. This could have to be a mistake or perhaps related to the ongoing work on the PlayStation console version. And we do know that, Jim Ryan came out and we talked about it, that, he wants to reach a larger audience with his games. So it's kind of interesting to see where that's coming from. And PC has been getting a ton of Sony exclusives from like Days Gone. What are the other ones? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank now. I had them right here and I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, Days Gone, Uncharted, now God of War. I think Jack and Dexter is rumored to go. Horizon Zero Dawn, as Vern said. So it seems like there are more and more PlayStation exclusives moving to PC. So, Bren, you being our Sony guy, let me ask you something about this. This is like a two-parter. Number one, does it upset you in the fact that what were exclusives are now moving to another area? And two, would this make you think about purchasing a console? And what I mean by that is, there was a lot of people that were saying, hey, PlayStation has the exclusives. They got Tomb Raider, they got God of War, not Tomb Raider, but Horizon, God of War, Uncharted, Jack and Dexter, Gran Turismo, and now these exclusives are moving to PC. So what's the point in buying a $500 PS5 when you could dump that money into a 3060 graphics card and be able to play them in a couple months anyways?
Well, it won't be a couple months.
Good luck finding those cards, but continue.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, I mean, we don't know what the future holds as far as inventory, stocks, and whatnot. Knowing what we know now about why there's such a shortage on a lot of things, not just because the overall chip shortage, but as we know, the ships sitting off the coast and everything. I mean, they're not. Here's the thing: they're not going to be able to say exclusives. Does it upset me? No. I mean, I'd rather everybody game. I'd rather there be no wall up. Will I consider giving up consoles for PC? No, not in the slightest. Because here's the thing. My PlayStation, I just hook it up and run.
Yeah.
PC, they're set up. You got to go through video settings, audio settings. Yeah. As we see with New World, developers are starting to get a little sloppy with things.
Now listen.
And
Whoa. New World. That's an Amazon bullshit. We can't talk about that. All right. You can't use that. And I'm kind of curious of what you mean by, you got to set up video and you got to set up audio, because you got to do that with PlayStation too.
I just set screen boundaries and brightness.
Your HDR settings and all. That's all I do too. Literally, whenever I ran Destiny, it is the exact same setup for the PC as it was for the PlayStation.
I also know you guys have error problems, and you can't even tell me that. No, you don't. I'm in several gaming groups where 14 players. Hey, I got these list of DirectX errors. I was able to boot the game up, but I signed out, and now when I go to boot it up, the screen's black. Can you guys help me with what's going on here? I'm not dealing with it.
I think those guys are just idiots, to be honest.
But
just because, like, honestly, I mean, I get what you're saying. If you go around and you fuck around, you're gonna find out. You can definitely fuck some shit up. But at the same time, I've honestly, the only blue screen I ran into in the year and a half that I've owned this is from moving it back and forth.
Yeah.
Other than that, I haven't run into any problems. And I got this card overclocked. That's why I went with this card. It's because it's overclock. And I just I feel almost like ripped off coming from a Sony guy that, we bragged, hey, Sony has the exclusives. Man, Days Gone, it's an amazing game. Now it's on PC. Horizon defined PlayStation exclusives for the PS4. Like, that was one of the make or break games. Well, not make or break, but you know what I'm trying to say. It was one of the like top tier exclusives. Now it's on PC. Like, we know that Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate is a timed exclusive.
So I can finally play it.
Well, we don't know. We don't know. Just because it says it's timed exclusive, we don't know what the fuck that actually means.
They're going to release it right when 2 releases.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, I almost feel like it's like a bait and switch kind of deal that, hey, look, come to us. We got the exclusives. You can't play these games anywhere else. And then 8 months down the road, hey, look, you can play these games on PC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just like.
But I mean, I get what you're saying, but I feel a lot more that these games are being moved because market capitalism, market is dictating. I know PC guys for years have been screaming their head off about why they can't have this game, why they can't have that game. Well, why can't I play this game? I'm not buying a console just to play that game. So the market has kind of dictated that they need to move into this direction.
I mean, I agree. I do. Hey, Vern, I want to show your setup real quick. Just because Jesse was talking about his 3-screen setup. And this is an image that you shared in Discord.
I was gonna say, is this like a look into Rob's sex life?
No.
All this hype and then a shortcoming.
Damn it.
This is far from shortcoming.
No, I see it. It's 4 monitors.
It is amazing.
It is. Oh god, that's so cool.
I'm jealous. I'm super jealous. So we could talk about that for a sec.
Vern, I get everything you're saying there. It's just not for me.
And I mean, that's perfectly fine. I'm not trying to like persuade you into saying that you got to be a PC gamer at all.
No, believe me, dude. Some people in our Facebook have gotten a little upset that I won't concede to PC Master Race.
I mean, my thinking is play whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I as of right now, I am gonna stand that I think games like Final Fantasy will, for the most part, remain a Sony. Oh,
And
I mean,
that's
look
fair
at
enough.
look at how underrated Bloodborne was. That still does that. I don't think that has a PC release.
It doesn't.
Okay.
No, that one's gonna be exclusive for sure.
So, I mean,
I
there
don't-
are
I don't-
some of those games that have remained a.
I don't know if
It opens a new realm of gaming. It's where the games we play on console are made in the first place. Yeah. I mean, PC does give you that deep dive into how the things work. I mean, from what I've heard, the 14 community they dive down the dark hole of mods that they put so that only they can see on their screen.
For me, I don't know. Certain games on PC just feel better than they do on a console. And I mean, like I said, yeah, it's wherever you want to play, because even though I play on PC, half the games I play, I use controller still. Like, I get mouse and keyboards better. But there's a lot of games that I still use controller for. So I mean, it's all about what you want to play, where you want to play it.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it'll be, well, not in my opinion, my thought process, I should say. I'm interested to see where Sony's going to head.
Mm-hmm.
With Jim Ryan, coming out and saying, we want our game to reach hundreds of millions of people like movies and music do. Does that mean that, they're going to start shying away from console exclusives or even consoles in general and become more of a producer of games and a distributor of games? And if we look at how like PlayStation Now works, they're already starting to get that way.
Mm-hmm.
With PlayStation Now and even remote play, you can play on your phone. You can play games on your phone.
Yeah. And they finally added the option that you can use cellular data instead of Wi-Fi only.
Right.
Which is a huge jump that people that use remote play have been looking for.
So you know what I mean? Like at that point, what's to stop them from streaming? I think PlayStation Now is on PC. It is. So technically you could play PlayStation games on your PC right now. Stream hundreds of PS2, PS3, and PS4 games, including exclusive titles, to your Windows PC and laptop on demand with PlayStation Now. So I mean,
yeah, but the video quality is cut down for remote play
to 1080.
Yeah.
Okay.
I sit down in front of my TV. It's 4K for the
it real?
PS5 games.
Is it real 4K?
Yeah.
Is it real 4K?
Do you have a machine to come over and measure that?
Or is it 2K upscaled to 4K?
Well, let's get a machine and find out.
I don't know.
I already thought about doing it. The problem is those machines, they're
are thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
they are legit thousands of dollars.
And unfortunately, we don't have that money, guys.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. We will get there. All right. Don't give me any of your negative Nancy.
No negative Nancy's here. All right.
No, it is true 4K. So I was wrong.
Freezing. I want to do that too. I just got to get the 3D printer room cleaned up and get everything reset up. I got to get the top down extruder kit because the Ender 5 has a side mount with a hose that comes up over and then it feeds down.
Well, we can do that, by the way.
Direct drive. That's what it is. Direct drive.
We don't need a direct drive to do a top feed.
No,
we can do it without it.
we just got to move that motor.
And
the motor.
We could do it to where we put the Sunlu dryer box up there and have it direct feed out of the dryer box into that motor.
Yeah, that's what I want to do because I have the 3D printer next to the shelf. I left that shelf cleaned off so I could put the 3D printer stuff there.
And I mean, we should just do direct drive and an all metal hot end, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ooh. Tyler, speak to me after the show.
Yeah, we're gonna leave chat like that for offline.
Right.
So if you're not in the Discord,
yeah, right. All right. So moving on to talking about old school games being brought current. GTA, the Trilogy release date has been revealed by Rockstar, and it is going to launch November 11th for $60.
Price tag's a little high, but it looked a lot better than I was expecting.
You get 3 games.
It's a game series that came out like 20 fucking years ago. So
I understand that, but to me, this is worth it. Because, dude, the storylines in all 3 of them are super long. Like,
oh yeah.
You get a full thing. So yeah, the game will be available digitally on November 11th through the PlayStation Store, the Microsoft Store, Nintendo eShop, and the Rockstar Games Launcher, with a physical release for Series XS, Xbox One, Switch, PS4 on December 7th, but nothing for PS5. Huh. Brent's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't play those games anyways.
I know. How many times are they going to re-release the same Grand Theft Auto games?
It's not the same.
I know it's technically not the same. That's Grand Theft Auto 5, but
they updated a lot for this, and I really like it.
Like everything from like ERB settings to actual shadows and upscalers. They gave the characters fingers. They're no longer walking like this, which is great. Like, what up, man? How you doing, brother? I'm doing great.
All right, Jesse. Thanks for stopping by, bud. We appreciate it. Again, if you need anything, feel free to reach out, man.
Yeah.
No, this is knockoff DLC on GTA 5. Okay, first off, GTA 4 needs a remaster. I don't care. Hopefully it's the next one that they do.
Well, 3 has always been my favorite, to be completely honest.
Well, yeah, but 4 was great. There was just a lot of issues like the physics engine.
Yeah.
Have you seen the swing set of death?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, here's another thing, though. I cannot wait to walk around San Andreas.
Here we go again. Yeah, they ruined an opportunity to do that at the beginning with Carl.
Right.
They're redoing
Vice City.
All 3.
3 Vice City and San Andreas.
But no Vice City stories or Liberty City stories.
Yeah, I know. I'm curious to see like how like the collision system is, because in 3 in Vice City it was horrible.
Oh, everything's gonna be upscaled.
I know
they're gonna do a lot. It's gonna be a lot fucking different. And it's gonna play like GTA 5.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean I'm excited for this. I can't wait. All right. So I'm sorry, Phoenix. We've held this off for as long as we can.
Wow. So the GTA Trilogy, you know what kind of recommended processor they have?
Ryzen 5.
2600. That's right where I'm at. That means I'm going to my GPU ain't gonna or my CPU ain't gonna be good for much longer.
Vern, don't feel bad. I've never played Skyrim either.
Oh,
As much as I hear that is like the go-to game for modding with people.
There's some weird mods, let me tell you.
Oh yeah.
while we're talking about that,
It's like somebody text Vern, get him on the phone.
if you buy the physical copy of the trilogy, you only get 3 in San Andreas. You have to download Vice City onto your Switch. You get the game, but you don't get it physically. You get it digitally. I wonder if it has to do with any like coding, like source material or something. I don't know. It's weird. Or if it's just all comes down to size.
You know what they say.
Oh, what's it matter? Hackers are gonna find a way into those files.
Oh, I'm sure.
Is the hot coffee mod going to be in the game, or are they just going to say no?
Yeah, really. Before we started talking about that, I can't remember if it was Tyler or Freezing. I think it was Tyler that asked about what cameras we use. Yes, it was
Tyler. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Go ahead.
Tyler, I use a Lumix G6. Yeah, G6. Can't remember if it's G6 or G7. And I run it through a capture card. Bren, you're using your phone.
I am. I have a Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra.
And I'm
And
using a Logitech C922.
Boom. And we look so beautiful.
I could look a lot.
Yeah, Rob sends a StreamYard invite in the Discord. I open it on my phone, switch to the desktop version because I was using the green screen before, but I got to fix my lighting situation so I don't sit there with demon eyes again.
Dude, you are a demon.
It's because of the reflection on your glass.
Because he's a demon. There's no reflection on mine. Look. No demon eyes.
You're also not using a phone.
Beyond the point, Rob.
Oh. So
Goddamn demons.
Freezing, you bring up 2 things for me with this. Number 1, we can play Cyberpunk and do that. Talking about Cyberpunk, Bren, how many times did that crash on you? I don't want to hear about blue screens because that crashed on a PlayStation a lot.
First of all, that whole game was a dumpster fire
Phoenix is here.
on release.
Phoenix is here.
I
And he
need
said, fuck that
help
price.
to set that up. So, the whole thing, like I said, I'm just projecting my phone to Rob. And then Rob's putting it up. I know to stream from your phone, you're going to need
the StreamYard.
to use the camera on your phone. You're going to need I can't remember the name of the website or the program. It's some type of website thing.
There's
because
that have come out that work too.
Yeah, you can't hook your phone up to your computer or laptop and then switch.
But you can.
How?
You can.
We couldn't find it.
I know. You can now though. You got to go in.
Oh, you can now?
You got to do a bunch of developer settings and then allow it to access your camera. It's a pain in the dick. For all that, honestly, go get yourself a Logitech C920. You can get
this quality.
Yeah, you can get pretty good quality out of it.
It's all about lighting, really.
So if I end up getting a better computer or laptop, I would hook my phone up to it and use that as a camera and run through Streamlabs and do that. So that way I can have, a couple more of those options like everyone else has.
All right. So while Phoenix is here, let's talk about...
Wow. Freezing. No demon eyes on Jay because he's a ginger and has no soul.
He's right, you know.
So, Xbox is coming out with memory cards, taking a page out of PlayStation's book like they did for the PS1. So Microsoft has announced that they will release a 2 terabyte and 512 gigabyte model of the Seagate proprietary storage expansion card for the Xbox X and S. It will be joining alongside the existing 1 terabyte model before the end of the year. Now, the kick in the fucking dick, okay? The half a terabyte, 512 gig expansion card will be $140.
Swing and a miss.
The 2 terabyte expansion card will cost as much as your Series X. You are looking at $400 fucking dollars for 2 terabytes of storage.
Oof.
So I'm trying to find it.
The 1 terabyte card is $220. What? How the fuck? Who the fuck? Where the fuck? Why the fuck? Brent, what you put a one? I'm like speechless here right now.
Hold on. I found it. I had to go into my Amazon and find it.
1 terabyte?
I bought a 2 terabyte Western Digital SN850,
2 terabyte.
a Gen 4 M.2 of 7,000 megabytes a second. And I'm trying to, because they're showing me the price that it sells for now.
Which is, just out of curiosity,
$340.
Ooh, you did not pay that. I know that.
No, I didn't pay $340.
I thought you were closer to like 200.
Actually, no, because it has my order total. What was the heatsink? I know the heatsink wasn't that much.
I was gonna say, I thought the heatsink was like $20-$30.
Yeah, the heatsink was $20. So I paid right around the 340.
Okay.
But I bought it at launch. I bought when the hard drive came out.
All right, so you guys want to hear something funny?
What's that?
Something hilarious.
I'm listening.
So if you have a PC and you want a 2 terabyte hard drive, it's $46.99.
That's for an HDD.
Okay, whatever.
Again,
it's storage. That was my point I was getting.
I get you.
This is why I still have a 1X and I only have plans to run PC for however many years. The 30 series GPU is relevant.
For a few years. I mean, mine's the 1660 and it's still doing good.
Yeah, that was what, like a 2016 card, wasn't it?
Yeah, roughly.
Let me see here. Well, and here's the other nice thing,
19.
honestly. About
19.
Yeah.
About the PlayStation. You have options. You don't have to go with a proprietary drive.
Yeah.
Whatever Sony wants to charge you, they'll charge you. You can get the 1 terabyte Seagate Firecuda for $250. You can get the 1 terabyte Samsung 980 for $180.
Yeah.
You can get the Western Digital 1 terabyte for $270. You can get the Patriot Viper 1 terabyte for $200. You get the Aorus 1 terabyte. It doesn't have a
But
price.
what are the specs on these cards? I thought I saw it somewhere in this article.
So the Seagate Fire CUDA is 7,000 up and down. Read and write.
Yeah. Well, no, I meant these proprietary drives that. So
Oh, yeah.
this exact performance is due to the fact that they are built on the foundation of Xbox Velocity architecture, which I'll have to look into that more.
2.4 gigabyte of raw I/O throughput.
Throughput, more than 40 times the throughput of Xbox Ones. These cards are the only external SSDs on market designed to leverage the Xbox Velocity architecture and deliver the exact same performance as the internal SSD.
Wait, well, hold on. This fucking next article, or not article, next paragraph pisses me the fuck off.
What is that?
Microsoft's solution to expanded storage is much simpler than the one offered by Sony for the PlayStation 5. If you go to our YouTube, if you're not watching on YouTube, wherever you're watching at, and you look at our video, it takes us about a minute and a half to take the plate off, take the cover off, and install the M.2. And it also says, well, the latter requires you to take parts off the PS5 to install it and ensure that you use a certain SSD with a heat sink to dissipate any additional heat generated by it.
Look, we checked the market, and a lot of the M.2s for that size fall within the parameters.
Yeah.
For the area. I think we came across one or two that were too big, and the only reason they were too big was they came in their own full body enclosures.
Right.
Like the some of the Aorus ones. They that come with the big flashy bodies on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was another thing that got me, Vern, was M.2s. They don't do that much. Yeah, I mean, I posted pictures after an hour of playing a PS5 game that was installed onto that M.2. I think I may have hit 90.
No,
after
it wasn't even that high.
Yeah, 80, 85. I'll have to go back and check the picture.
It wasn't much more than ambient era.
Yeah. But it really didn't get all that high. Now I know the chips produce heat, sorry. But there's really no moving parts other than the data transfers, but that's on a digital level, so to speak.
True.
Dude, I need to see the I need to see this. You're not going to tell me 2.4 gigabytes. What?
Oh, no, never mind. This is 2.4 gigabyte transfer rates. Expanding Xbox Series X and Series S storage simple with Microsoft creating the Xbox storage expansion card, aka the fucking memory card. How are they creating a memory card? Anyways, an official Microsoft sanctioned SSD designed to meet the demands of current generation gaming. The cartridge matches the internal SSD speeds exactly, which means 2.4 gigabytes per second transfer rate with an ultra fast line to the processor via PCIe 4.0 technology. These cards hook up through a dedicated expansions port located at the rear of new Xbox consoles.
So does the PlayStation. Isn't it?
No, you
M.2 PCIe NVMe.
Yeah.
Isn't that what the Gen 4 is?
Yeah. It goes off of the same PCIe 4 slots.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't want to hear it. Like, the PlayStation reads and writes faster. and it's using PC parts. So you're not limited by proprietary design.
Yeah.
Sure, right now we're limited by speeds, but that'll change rapidly here in the next couple of years. Hell, in the next couple of months, probably. Because they are coming out with even faster memory.
Man, like I gotta look into this Xbox IO throughput, the velocity architecture. There's got to be some kind of equivalent to what this 2.4 gigabytes a second is. You can't tell me 2.4 gigabytes a second and it compares to it. It can't be. There has to be some kind of conversion thing that's working with their velocity architecture.
Who knows? Not me.
Because I will gladly go through the process of taking off my cover, removing a plate, and then adding a hard drive to get 4.6 gigabytes a second more speed.
Right.
Like I said, I just got to look into how Xbox is doing theirs. There's got to be something that they're doing that Sony isn't, and that's how they're achieving the same speed at only 2.4 gigabytes.
Right.
Know what I mean? But what I thought was funny was they left it a little, I want to say, I don't think ambiguous is the term I'm looking for. Let me read it to you. Considering the Seagate storage expansion cards use the same technology powering the Xbox X, all games will see significant improvements in load times, and games will be able to take full advantage of quick resume and more. Well, didn't they just say that their cards are matching the same speed as the internal drive on the console? So how, if it's the same speeds, how are they seeing significant improvements?
Over like using an external drive with the game on it versus this proprietary memory card.
Thank you for clarifying that, because there must have been something that I missed in that article then.
I read it on a different article the other day. That's the only reason I know that. But yeah, let us know what you guys think about this memory card. If you guys have one or plan on getting one for your Xbox, or if you've upgraded your PlayStation 5 storage like we did. Well, Bren did, but we did it with two Brens. Or if you just went the PC route and upgraded your good old PC. Oh, look at that. You can't even play off an external hard drive just like on PS5.
So are the add-on cards...
You'll be able to off of those.
So the external... If you hook an external drive up to the new Xbox, is it just like Sony did for storage only?
Yeah.
Okay.
But join us in our socials. I can put that link up right now. Minute is. Yeah, exactly. They kept it proprietary so that you have to buy their specific tech.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's 2021, and let's look at how businesses do things.
So on screen right now is our link tree. You can check that and join all of our socials, including our Discord, where we talk about stuff like this. And Vern shows beautiful pictures of his PC. I need to get mine up there too. And Bren shares his beautiful collections of stuff. You can join our Facebook, where we share nerdy artwork, gaming updates, news stories going on, stuff like that. And we talk about all kinds of stuff. And you can join us on Twitter, where we don't do much. So
Right.
And if you're into art, join our Facebook. Somehow Rob finds all these video game art pictures of like soft colors,
yeah.
The anime stuff that doesn't have such the bright bubbly colors.
Jay,
has a more mature feeling.
That
Hey,
one
it's
for
nice.
you.
It's not the loudest, but it is nice.
But Freezing, we're glad you were able to come in and catch a full show too.
Heck,
Oh yeah, we are.
Why, thanks, Tyler. We appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
We have our Warp Point streaming and our Warp Point page, so join them both.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, check out the socials. Thank you guys for listening to us ramble, because that's what these shows always turn into. We get off
2 hours of us rambling and then arguing over stupid things.
It's what we do.
Like how I'm right about Nintendo 64 expansion packs being a waste of money, and Bren just does not seem to agree for some weird reason.
No, I don't agree.
No,
I'm gonna go enjoy my nostalgia for games that I never got to play and finish because I never owned a 64.
He played them at my house.
I know.
Well, Tyler, I appreciate it, and like he said, I will be streaming tomorrow from like I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to get on. It's going to be like between 4 and 6, probably.
Somewhere around there.
And I am just.
Rob's like, I don't know. It's just going to be a vague window.
It's my Friday night. I got nothing going on. The old lady already knows I'm streaming, so she's like, "You stream. I'll clean the house, take a bath, do whatever." So
listen. It's going to be like that hipster New York artist. You never know when he's going to drop. Just keep your ear to the ground.
I like
He's going to come out of nowhere. He's going to come out of nowhere.
So yeah, again, thanks for watching us, listening to us. Check out the socials. The biggest thing you could do to support us is like, subscribe, share, follow. Tell your mom, your grandma, your dog sitters, aunts, and uncle. Get the word out there. But come join us for playing some games. Saturdays we normally do multiplayer games. Most of the time it's Destiny, but hey, we're open to ideas. But as always, guys, we'll catch you at the Warp Point.
Peace.
Jay, you want to send us for a raid? I just thought about that.
Yeah. Who we raiding?
Who we got?
Street Owners Live.
Yes, go to Street.
All right.
And yeah, just say you're from Warpoint. We gotta really put together like a raid message. Maybe one of these days I'll make one.
Oh, he'll know. He'll know. All right, guys, let's do it. Raid in 3, 2, 1. Peace.
Boom.
There we go.
Are we good?